Good morning, everybody. Chris, morning mementos from Recovery Concepts. A chilly, chilly morning uh, here outside of Roanoke, Virginia. Hope everybody's up and at 'em well. I'm still not quite up, but here we go anyway. Y'all remember this unscripted, one take is what it is type morning meditations and recovery readings, uh, raw life. Um, you know, don't try to make this too awful pretty. I just try to make it real and, keep it in line with what I'm trying to do. Uh, be a better me. Be a better me than yesterday. And that requires a little bit of work on a daily basis, for me anyway. And so here we go. January 13th, Tuesday. Forward we go. This is Hazelden 24 Hours a Day book. January 13th, AA thought for the day. When we were drinking, we were living an unnatural life, physically and mentally. We were punishing our bodies by loading them with alcohol. We didn't eat enough, and we ate the wrong things. We didn't get enough sleep or the right kind of sleep. We were ruining ourselves physically. We had an alcoholic obsession, and we couldn't imagine life without alcohol. We kept imagining all kinds of crazy things about ourselves and about other people. We were ruining ourselves mentally. Since I came into AA, am I getting better physically and mentally? Little question. Meditation for the day. I believe that my life is being refined like gold in a crucible. Gold does not stay in the crucible only until it is refined. I will never despair or be despondent. I now have friends who long for me to conquer. If I shall err or fail, it would cause pain or disappointment to them. I will keep trying to live a better life. Prayer for a day. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may always call on God's strength while the gold of my life is being refined. I pray that I may see it through with God's help. And, well, it's an obvious one for me. A lot of different things in there that apply as far as my life's concerned. But the unnatural physically and mental punishment that we put our bodies and our minds through during active addiction, for me, it was a continuous circle. And the God thing didn't play much into it for me. Quite frankly, I was embarrassed, kind of horrified about a lot, and how the things that I'd done and how my life seemed to be going, but I couldn't get it figured out how to get off of it. So I'd rinse and repeat. I'd rinse my body and my soul with alcohol and recreational drugs, and get up the next morning and have a bit of disdain and disappointment, confusion about life in general, unless some obviously bad events went down. Those were real easy for me to get up and try to have a lot of problems adjusting to life and living life on life's terms, so to say, because I'd get myself in trouble. I'd do something, stupid or something that just conflicted my beliefs, and I couldn't understand how things like that would happen. That stuff didn't happen every day, of course, but it happened more than it needed to, and it was always centered around alcohol and drugs. I had a buddy of mine I joked with one time. I sadly went to jail a few times, public intox and fighting and different things or whatever. Well, I never went to jail one time sober. Not one time. Not one time. Now, I didn't go to jail every time I got buzzed drinking alcohol or taking drugs or whatever, but by God, every time that I ended up in jail, there was an excessive amount of alcohol and drugs involved. When I put those things into my body, I can hope and I can wish that things don't happen, but I can't tell you some things like, like going to jail or um, finding myself in some unfortunate positions or precarious situations won't occur. They're just much more highly likely. Um, I do myself a favor every day. I get up and do my readings and get in contact with my God and try to remember what I'm trying to do, which is keep a sober Chris. That's the baseline. That's the bottom level. That's the absolute foundation. I've got to keep the alcohol and the drugs out of Chris. And if I do that, I've got a shot. I've got a shot to kind of grow on and move toward this this venture that I'm on, to figure out, here before maybe it's all over with, who Chris is exactly. What motivates Chris. Um, celebrate Chris and Chris's changes and Chris's morphing into other exciting things or whatever. The relationships that I'm able to build, the things that I'm able to get accomplished, whatever the case may be. But you dip me in alcohol and drugs, you put that stuff in me, if that gets in me, there's just so much that goes away. The possibilities retract. And I turn into somebody I have a hard time looking at myself in the mirror in the morning. And I don't like that. It took me a long time to figure out how to stop making all that stuff happening. I didn't understand that alcohol and the drugs was the basement level, stuff that created this person that I had such disdain and confusement about, man. But until I got that stuff out of me, I couldn't get at the real root level, the real bottom level of what was bothering me and what was going on with me. I just kept trying to drink and drug it away and not process things and not work on things and not face things. So anyway, not sure if that made any sense, but I feel better talking about it. So hopefully it's done some kind of good. I appreciate y'all being with me. Please like, share, drop a comment, subject matter, anything. You know the drill. Anything that you'd want to maybe hear a little bit more about. Be glad to try to research and talk about it. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Bundle up, get some layers on. It's going to be cold out there in Southwest Virginia today. And super excited to see y'all tomorrow. Lord willing, I'll be back around tomorrow. Take good care of yourselves and have a great one. Bye.